Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today I am here to talk about clear the air on what on earth is going on with all of the talk about Oleg Zhokh and Devon Larratt. Now, where do I even start with this one? If you haven't seen it already, I put out a video about a week ago after seeing Oleg Zhokh say that he would put his $10,000 of his own money down against Devon Larratt and that he thinks he's got his measure, etc., etc. Okay, since then, we've seen a few different comments made. We've seen Umbets TV with interviewing Ukrainian pullers, Ilya Isman, who, I quote, said that Devon Larratt is not yet at the level of Pushkar or Saplenkov and needs to take the first step of Oleg Zhokh before taking on those guys. That is laughable. I've been tagged in videos of Oleg Zhokh pinning Georgian monster Sanganishvili. Mind you, it was on the practice table, and mind you, it was outside of straps, and Oleg Zhokh was starting like this, and Sanganishvili's just being polite and trying to hold on. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to talk about is that this is beyond ridiculous for me. I think that what is actually going on is just psychological tactics. Devon Larratt is, of course, taking on Denis Saplenkov on the left arm in Arm Fight 50 in November. And I believe Devon Larratt will win that match against Denis Saplenkov at Arm Fight 50 in November. All the Ukrainian and the Eastern European arm wrestlers who are naturally, don't get me wrong, it's natural for them to want Saplenkov to win. They're doing everything within their power to try to plant a seed of doubt in Devon Larratt's mind. I don't think Devon Larratt will bite at this one at all. Not until he is finished with Denis Saplenkov. After Devon Larratt has finished with Denis Saplenkov and defeated him, then he might entertain the fact of even talking about this match with Oleg Zhokh. And he probably will say, yeah, sure, Oleg. Let's take the 10 grand. Let's make it 50 and then we'll do it. Okay, so Oleg Zhokh, let me address a couple of things. Oleg Zhokh says he'd put $10,000 down of his own money. I would not bet for a day that that is his own money. It's some sponsor's money that wants to see the match, that thinks that it'll get some great attention from the match. It's not Oleg Zhokh's personal pocket money. To me, Oleg Zhokh would never do that because he knows he can't beat Devon Larratt. Now let's look at the facts as to why he can't beat Devon Larratt one more time. Since they last pulled, Devon Larratt's put on about 40 pounds of size. Oleg Zhokh still competing in the under 80 kilos, so maybe he's put on 5 pounds. I think he was perhaps maybe 78 kilos last time they pulled. So 5 pounds for Oleg Zhokh, 40 pounds for Devon Larratt. Addressing Ilya Isman's comments that he's not yet at the level of Pushkar and Saplenkov. Of course, Ilya, thank you for the comments. I think we all remember what Devon Larratt did to Andrei Pushkar on the left hand, coincidentally. Last time they met in a 6-round super match. And we know how that goes. And when you look at Oleg Zhokh's game, Oleg Zhokh is someone who undoubtedly has monstrous pronation. Probably the best pronation on the planet. He has a hand that is built for pronation. But he's short. He's small. He doesn't have the side pressure. And he doesn't have an inside game. He's too scared to go inside. I'm sure he could develop a fantastic inside game, but he won't go there against the people that he's chasing. He'll go there against lesser opponents. That's about it. There are endless amounts of footage of Oleg Zhokh on the practice table, even against people a lot smaller than him, that if they start, or if they get their ulnar supinated in and in contact with Oleg Zhokh, that they're able to go straight through him. I've also been tagged, like I said, with Oleg Zhokh pinning Sanganishvili on the practice table. It was a laughable pinning. It would count for absolutely nothing. Oleg Zhokh starting with full pronation, full cup, and outside of the straps. So very difficult for Levan to get any hand control at all. But when you look at Oleg Zhokh's game, what is he vulnerable to? If you watch Oleg Zhokh at the World Championships, yes, he wins the World Championships. He wins the European Championships very convincingly every year for his weight class, and so he should. But everyone who gets close to him, it's with a supinated side pressure drive and eventually setting a hook. Now, who is going to be best at that? A tall hooker. Who is the best tall hooker on the planet? Without doubt, Devon Larratt. So for Oleg Zhokh to go down this path, I think it is all ultimately just theatre. It's not serious. He's not betting $10,000 of his own money. He's just hoping for a match, just for fun, just to have a crack at Devon Larratt because, hey, It's Devon Larratt, and everyone likes watching Devon Larratt arm wrestle, so Oleg Zhokh wants to get in on a bit of that action. In my opinion, Devon Larratt won't talk about this at all. You won't see Devon Larratt give two hoots about this. He's focused on Denis Saplenkov. He'll beat Denis Saplenkov, and then after that, he may address this Oleg Zhokh issue. Because at the end of the day, Devon Larratt is not going to meet fire with fire in any arm wrestling match. That's why he is so good. He makes every match that he wins look a lot harder than it actually is. The reason that is because he doesn't use hard counters. He doesn't meet force on force and go straight through you. He always knocks opponents off balance. He always takes them slightly off the angle that they want to fight on. And because of that, he wins slowly. But that doesn't mean he doesn't do it comfortably. Devon Larratt will knock Denis Saplenkov off the angle that he wants to compete. And he would, if he ever did it against Oleg Zhokh, it'd be for way more than $10,000, and he would do it with ease. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See ya.